the Prsim program. So the Prsim program, as the name suggests, basically it's preparing and inspiring student minds. Basically, this program is designed for the students to be industry ready before they get into the industry. The intention of this program is. So in this session, I'll key contents. The first thing is what exactly is Samsung. I'll try to give an overview of what Samsung is all about, and secondly is the intention of the Prsim program. And the last thing is why you should participate. I'll touch on that part also. If you have any queries, you can, on the right hand section, you have the QA session or the check is there. End of the section, I'll try to handle all of that. So Samsung as a brand, I mean Samsung Electronics as a brand, it's well known. It's in the Forbes, we are the best employers. They rated us as number one, and from the BCG, they do the most innovative companies kind of report, and we are in number 6, and from the Interbrand 5 best global brands, and from the Fortune 500 rating, we are at number 15. And from, you can see from the background of this image, you can see the buildings that you can see from our headquarters. It's in South Korea. This is how the whole Samsung Electronics main R&D center is located. This is our R&D campus in South Korea, but we are located in Bangalore. Okay, but this is our headquarters. As you know, Samsung headquarters is in South Korea, but we have a lot of R&D centers, around 16 R&D centers across the world. And we are in Bangalore, and we have direct footprints on the Samsung mobile devices. We work on the mobile devices of Samsung, and also the ad tech, communication tech, including the 5G. So these are all the 16 R&D centers, and from Zeno we got the best in class center of excellence 8 times in a row. From 2014 to 2022, continuously we are receiving the Innovation Excellence Award. So this is our R&D campus in Bangalore. This is our building where we work in Bangalore. This is our R&D campus. Maybe if you guys get a chance, you can visit the R&D campus Bangalore also. So what exactly we do in this particular campus is, since this campus of Samsung R&D Bangalore established around 20 plus years ago. Initially we started with the 2G mobile thing and network related activities, but from the last decade or so, we have matured into the advanced R&D, and we have 5 key themes that we work on. The first thing is, these are all the key areas are the main center of excellence that we work on. First is on the communication. We work on 5G and network. This is our core area. And the second key area that we work on is on the multimedia. We do a lot of camera solutions for flagship devices, and also we work on the AR. And the third key thing is on the intelligence. Intelligence can be from the voice side, vision side, on device, and also from the data side. And the fourth key center of excellence is on the services. It's on advertisement tech or server tech or web DevOps. These are all the services that we support through this center of excellence. And the last and the fifth is on the IoT. We work on the cloud and IoT. These are the 5 key areas that Samsung Bangalore is working on. Any kind of work will be done through the Prsim program will be around this area. Innovation at Samsung R&D Bangalore, we have until now we have around 7,500 patents globally. Okay? And year on year, we file around 100 to 120 even 82 patents. And as you can see, we received recently Great Place to Innovate The National IP Award also we received a few months ago. This is just to showcase that Samsung R&D Bangalore is focused on the more advanced research, and we file many patents, and we may create innovative solutions for Samsung. When I talk about innovation, this is just to kind of report from Global Innovation Index, kind of ranking that they do. Even though India has too much of population, too much of universities, but still, when it comes to the innovation, we are lagging compared to US and also the China. Okay, but we have done a study with leader ranking also. The kind of university and industry collaboration that they do, because innovation cannot happen only within the industry and also both the university. So we need to have some sort of collaboration. If you see a similar kind of portfolio in terms of colleges or in terms of population, China, you see the number of publications they have with universities and industry. They have around 233 publications. And if you see our number in terms of university and industry, just when we are nowhere near to China. So the intention here is we have a lot of potential, but only thing is we are not creating a kind of culture between university and industry to gain or to go into that innovation model. The point of this program is to give more publication, do more innovation, more research kind of work, which can help the student to get into the IT industry and also help India to be innovation kind of country as overall. So our vision through this program, as I mentioned in the previous slide, to foster innovation through university collaboration. This is our vision through this program. What exactly is Samsung Prsim helps you is Samsung Prsim is a platform for industry and university. Okay, and from the university, the students and professor will participate, and from the industry, the Samsung mentors, I mean people who are working in Samsung R&D Bangalore will participate. They will give real life problems. They'll give real life problems, and we all together create solutions and make India as advanced society. This is our kind of goal through Samsung Prsim platform. So what is Samsung driving through this program is, as you can see, there is a lot of gap between what you guys study or in your academics and what industry is working on. The main motive here is to bridge that gap between what you study and what industry is doing right now. And the second key point is to build a culture, I mean tech center culture, because in order to build that culture, we need to have a good kind of collaboration between university professor and also students and the people working in the industry. We all should build this culture. This is our second key goal in this. And the third is to make overall India as an innovation hub for the world. These are all the key things that we are driving from Samsung. Universities are on board working for the Prsim program. Obviously, ITR is also we are working from many years. I mean, from the last few years, we would like to continue with ITR and also we are trying to expand this university scale into more colleges. By next few years, we want to reach around 70 colleges. That's our intention. So we would like to collaborate more through across the universities. So what exactly is the achievement so far from this is we have an outreach to 40 university itself is a big deal, and we have already onboarded or engaged 1,250 professors now and students who are more than 500 through this program. This is the outreach we have through Samsung Prsim. And students have written 2,800 plus kilolines of code has been written through this. And if you see the research and publication patents, we have 3 patents and 23 publications so far. And since we work mostly on the AI ML, and the important key thing is data, we have generated so much of data like images, audio, and text, which is useful for our AI model training. This is a kind of achievement or the outreach we have through this program. And how we onboard, I think for the students it's not required. Basically, we have an agreement with the college. We do kind of NDA agreement because it's between industry and the college. And also we see the areas of expertise the college will discuss with the professor on that. And the third key thing which most students would like is the worklet. Worklet means it's a problem statement, okay, where the Samsung is working on a very big. They are making a camera solution, for example. But we cannot give the whole problem statement to students. It's not easy to deal with that. So we'll break that particular problem into sub problem of a bigger project, and that problem will be given to the students. And that particular problem will be on the core technology, because since we are working on the latest mobile phones and the communication part. And for that problem, we'll give the mentorship. I mean, the person who creates this problem will mentor the students to solve that particular problem. The duration of this program is around 4 to 6 months. Once we give a project, we expect it to be finished in 4 to 6 months. You can finish early also. We'll include around 1 to 2 professors so that they can guide you in doing this project. And also, so students we involve is around 3 to 5. This is how the whole program is designed around this. How exactly the problem looks like is, this is just a template to showcase how we'll share the project information. We'll give the worklet name or the project name here. And we'll give the problem statement. I mean, what exactly the problem we are facing or we would like to solve through this, and we'll give the details of the problem. And here we'll give the expectation, what is expected of the project, and if there is any requisite or training required. For example, suppose you don't know Python, or you don't know ML, or you don't know some Java programming. Those kind of information will be given prior to onboarding, so that you can study for a month or so before you start this project. And we'll give additional documentation, because the problem statement we give is you cannot go to just Google and type this and you'll get all the information. We need to give some sort of references or papers that you should go through to channelize or to streamline that you are going in the right path. This will give additional information. And also the duration, as I mentioned, and the members is 3 to 5. And since this is industry problem, we would not, we would like to keep this like an industry. We'll every month, the mentors from Samsung will evaluate what exactly you're doing. For example, the first month, we want you to study on some literature study has to be done. After that month, you need to give presentations saying that what kind of literature you studied and did you understand that particular literature. And the second milestone will be something on the understanding part and the programming part. Third month, there is another milestone, and final deliverable at the fifth or the sixth month. And we'll also give you the contact point of Samsung R&D mentors, so that you can directly contact them once you face issues here. I'll show you the real example. This worklet, this project is already done previously. This is just to showcase how a problem statement will look like, so that you get an idea. Basically, this problem is to detect emotion detection through speech. I'm talking something, but you guys don't know, or the program does not know that I am in a good mode, bad mode, angry mode, or something like that. This problem will focus on, giving a result that through my speech, whether I am in a good mood, bad mood, angry mood, or any depression, something like that. So as you can see, the prerequisite, if you see here, you need to have speech processing and recognition kind of knowledge you should have, and also you should know TensorFlow, and also training influence on CPU, GPU, data generation, ML algorithm. These kind of information is required. Basically, the problem statement will be similar or maybe of a different domain. This is purely on AI ML on the voice side. Maybe there can be on the IoT side, there can be on the communication side, there can be on the vision, especially the computer vision side. So the problem statement will be of similar sort. This is just to give you guys an understanding that the problem will look like this. Any questions, please feel free to type your Q&A in that Q&A sections on the right side. So once this is done, the problem statement is given. The students will make a team of 3 to 5, okay, discussing with the professor. Okay, then once the team is formed, we can kickstart that particular project with the Samsung mentors here. And once we kickstart, we'll usually have every month we'll have two sessions to connect and see the progress. And once the project is done, we'll review and conclude this particular project in 5 to 6 months. And everybody who participate in this project will get a internship certificate from Samsung. That means this particular person, for example, Vishu or Prakhar, has been completed this project in duration is from maybe March to August kind of thing. This is a virtual internship, not an offline. People can come here and do. That's an offline. This is virtual internship program. And if somebody is doing really well, that will get a feedback from the mentors also, so that the performance is good. We will like to reward them kind of monetary benefits for a particular project. We are usually we'll give around $1,000 for a project. If it's discretionary, if they really do well and exceed our expectation, then only we'll give reward for them. And obviously, if somebody gets recommendation, we are planning to take them on internship also. The real internship where you can come down to Samsung R&D Bangalore and work for 2 months. And also after that, the next year you join as a regular employee. This is the internship program. And we have our own portal. Samsung Prsim. You can some information on what exactly is going on in this program. So all the code that you write or that you generated should into this GitHub portal. Okay. We are on own app. Why we are bringing this app is because some information is confidential. We don't want you to disclose the kind of work you're doing with outside your campus. So we would like to have communication through the Samsung Prsim app itself. If it is uncomfortable, if you want something quick kind of response, then you can have contact in WhatsApp, or you can drop an email also. So what exactly in this for professor in this kind of program is the professor gets to connect with the industry experts who are working in this domain for the last 20 years or 15 years or so. That's a good connect between professor and the mentors here, and the both can work on the cutting edge technologies, and any publications happens through this. It will be a chance. Suppose if you get a novel idea through this, both professor and mentor, and also obviously the students will also get the joint publication, and you can reach out to any forums or journals to publish this, and obviously the patent is also same. And for the students, it's the most beneficial part. Okay, students get to work with a live project and also get mentorship from the Samsung experts who are working in this AI domain or vision domain, or on the voice, or on the IoT or big data for so long time. So they get to work with on the live project, and they also get in touch with these experts, the industry experts who are working on this. And the students definitely, everybody will get a certificate that has a lot of value, because nowadays if you go to any interview or outside, the first question they ask is what kind of projects you have done. Is it a live project, or is it kind of a summer project, or is it academic project? But if you say that you worked in an industry for a live project, it adds a lot of value to your CV, and also for your higher studies. You can get some sort of, letter of recommendation, or some kind of support from the mentors, so that it will be useful for your future. And also, obviously, the incentives will be there in terms of money. I think money, more than money, the kind of experience that you get through this program will change your life if somebody really puts their efforts in this program. That's it from overall the Prsim program that we are working with ITER. And if you have any questions, you can drop an email to prism@samsung.com. And also, if you want the answer right now, you can say this link. And how to participate, I think Prakar, you can give them when exactly right, and how to deal with that. You can give them.
Yes. So to participate in this Samsung Prism, first of all, I will be floating one Google form in which you have to fill your details and the preferred domain in which you would like to work upon. There are different domains like IoT, voice, artificial intelligence, ML. So you can select anyone when you're on one of them. And after that, once you show through that form, we will be collecting your interest that you are interested to participate in the Samsung Prism. After that, you will have to appear for one test. That will be a 70-minute coding test. You can write in any language. There's no language barrier over there. It will be basically checking about how well you understand about the different algorithm. Are you able to put algorithms well or not? They will be just checking that. There will be 3 questions of total 70 minutes you have to solve. And once you pass that examination, then we will be sharing the list of the student with the professors. With the professor, and after that the team will be formed based on the preferred domains. So, for example, suppose 5 of you prefer to work on IoT. So then you will be clubbed in a group, and you will be given the worklet of IoT. That's how the teams will be formed.
Okay, Prakar, I'll take up some questions. How the team will be formed? I think you answered that. Okay, the team is formed based on your interest. For example, we'll be interacting with the POC or the college representative of ITER. We'll give the problem statement to the professor, and the professor can discuss with the students what kind of project they are interested, and they can form a team out of that also. Okay, how to participate? I think Diti has a question. How to participate? As Prakar mentioned, there will be test. Prakar, is there any date for this test?
That I will be discussing with Professor Sujit, and after that I will be telling them the date.
Okay, I think maybe within 15 days or maximum 1 month. Within a month, we'll have a test. Yes, okay. The domain of work we have to choose, or we get any one randomly. Domain you can choose. Suppose I'll give 5 projects or 10 projects, for example. You don't need to mandatorily select one of that. You can reject, or you can mention that I would like to work on so and so project, that domain. If we have, we'll try to give that kind of project. Okay. The professor would be from our university. Yes. So on, the professor will be, because we are dealing with the college. So obviously the ITR professor from the circuit branches, maybe the CS, ENC or other branches, will be the key, the guide for this. And also you'll get a mentor from Samsung also. . Any other questions? I don't know.
Yes, Vishu, we have one more
What if
question.
you have interested but have any prior knowledge on that? What if we are interested but we do not have prior knowledge? That's what will give the prerequisite. If you can study and the only thing is you need to have that confidence or conviction that you can do it. It's not easy for us to identify in the first part. Okay, I cannot tell you. Suppose you come to us and ask that I would like to work on AAM. The next question will be what you know about AI. Before you know that you are interested in something, do a prior study. Then we can get the confidence. Will we register right now at Samsung Prism and we are getting detailed mail from our institute? No. You don't need to register right now. Basically, the Prakhar will float a form so that the student put their in and we'll create a test. Once the test is cleared, only those students please register. I mean, because if you register, there is no information available. How many such teams will be formed? Okay, that depends. Suppose, for example, from ITER, 30 students participated, or 100 students participated, 30 crossed or passed that particular exam. For 30, I think 3 to 5 is what we expect. One team. So 6 projects or 7 projects will be given to the college. What is the difficulty level of the exam? It will be basically on the programming. I don't think so it will be difficult because since you're I mean right now studying on the programming things, mainly on the algorithm problem solving skills. You can write this program in any language you prefer, like Python or Java or C something like that. It will not be tough. That's what I think. It will be not very easy, not very tough, I can say. To test your programming skills, that will conduct to filter students.
Vishu, there is a question which says, will they be given as LOR based on their performance?
LOR is something different, right? It's basically we'll give a certificate to everyone. LOR is required only for some student based on the request and also the performance and how they have interaction with the mentors also, because I cannot give LOR, right? It's based, if somebody needs to give LOR, you need to have some sort of connection or confidence or a performance can be a good matrix to give it. Is it available in Python? Yes. That's it, I guess. Prakhar, we can, I mean, if
Yes,
sir is not having any questions, Sujit sir is not having any question, then we can close.
and if you have any question, please write us at prism@samsung.com. I'm writing the mail over here.
The general coding, okay, Amrita, the question will be general coding, not on the technology, because technology becomes too wide to filter or to give test. It will be generic coding questions. As you can see, Prism at Samsung.com. I think the same thing I also put it in my deck. Okay, here. If you have any queries, post here. We'll reply to that email. I think most of the things are clear now. The only here thing is you should show your interest. Based on your interest, we'll give you the test. Once you clear, then we'll onboard. And definitely this will help a lot of students to shape their career.
So,
Yeah,
thank you all for joining the session.
Yep. I think this is a good point by Sir Suji sir that since ITR is already worked on many Prism project, so you can talk to your seniors and get their feedback also. Thank you, sir. When can we expect forum to come out? Maybe within few weeks or within a week. Yeah.
I will be sending the form by Monday, so they can start filling that form.
Okay, thanks all the students and professor who joined this. Thanks for your time, and please feel free to post your queries to prism at samsung.com. And today is Friday. Have a good weekend also. Thank you.